Okay, so in my last YouTube video, we reviewed Yu Yu Hakusho. Great show. I enjoyed that review. But after I finished watching that anime, I moved on to this one that I'm reviewing right now, Assassination Classroom, and I finished it a month ago. So, I know I'm a bit late to review it, but better late than never, innit? So let's get into it. What is Assassination Classroom about? Well, it's about this class of high school kids, secondary school kids, and they're in class E. That's the name of their class. Now, for my UK viewers, I want you to think of class E as set 8, right? The class of the delinquents, failures, and future McDonald's workers. That's what class E represents. But weirdly enough, these failures have been given the ultimate test from the Japanese government themselves. And what is that test? To see if they could assassinate their teacher in 1 year. Now, why does the government want these kids to kill their teacher? Well, because their teacher is threatening to destroy the entire planet in 1 year. The teacher blew up 3/4 of the moon. So he's fucking strong. His name is Koro. So yeah, Koro is their teacher and he's gonna blow up the planet in 1 year and they gotta stop him. And he actually teaches them, right? He teaches them maths, English, right? And they're getting good grades. They're going from D's and F's to A's and A stars. So he's teaching them, but at the same time, they gotta get rid of him, right? Once they're doing algebra or English, they gotta be shooting him with anti-octopus things or whatever, because he's an octopus, right? With weapons that are harmless to humans but extremely harmful to him. So yeah, that's the premise of the show. Kids trying to kill their extremely powerful teacher before he destroys the planet. And to be honest, it is a shonen, right? Because it was in the Shonen Jump magazine. So it's a shonen, but it's a different type of shonen, right? You have your Dragon Balls, your Narutos, your One Pieces, your Bleachers, your Fairy Tales. But Assassination Classroom isn't like those other shonen. Because with those ones, Goku, Naruto, Ichigo and all these guys, they have powers. Maybe not supernatural, but they've got superhuman powers that help them fight and defeat their opponents. In Assassination Classroom, the main character, Nagisa, has no powers whatsoever. This is just a normal 14-year-old boy who's been assigned the task of killing an octopus that can move 20 times faster than the speed of sound. Alright? How the fuck is this kid and his other classmates gonna do this? I don't know. But it's about using your brain. And I'm not saying that Naruto and Luffy don't use their brains. They are stupid common sense wise, but they're really good fighters. But, there's a bit of Brawn, or the vast majority of One Piece and Naruto is just Brawn. Fighting, throwing fists. These kids really gotta use their brain, because they ain't gonna beat their teacher or kill their teacher with violence. They gotta use their brain. So it's a different outlook on shonen. I don't think I've ever seen this done before. It's a very unique idea. Brain over brawn in the shonen. It's interesting. And speaking of that class, there's about 30 students, right? The average classroom, 30 students. Every single student is important. Every single student has a role in this story. Whether it's setting up little traps to trip up Koro-sensei, or writing down all of Koro-sensei's mistakes. Every student is vital to this plan of saving the planet and killing him. So again, that's another way it differentiates from the other anime. You have a main cast of like 10 characters in Dragon Ball or One Piece, and then that's it. They get all the screen time. But these kids, day in, day out, throughout the whole 47 episodes or whatever. They're all getting screen time. They're all important. It's very balanced. Well, maybe not balanced. Some get more screen time than others. But we see the same 30 kids in every single episode. One of the kids isn't even human. It's a fucking robot. A giant tablet thing that the government gave. Because I'm telling you, the government, they were really eager to get rid of this guy. They were sending out military agents, spies, and then they send out this big fucking computer to calculate the trajectory of how this thing is gonna hit the Koro-sensei and whatnot. Bro, like, it's crazy. But yeah, a very different take on the genre. And it included 30 MCs, 30 main characters. Right? And also another thing I noticed, Funimation. You know, the company that used to dub these anime. A lot of the One Piece and Dragon Ball actors were in this. Right? I was hearing Trunks and Sanji, Piccolo and Zoro, Krillin and Usopp. I think I heard Ace as well. And Kid and Bellamy. Bro, so many of those actors were in this one anime. I feel like Funimation really wanted to show the world that, yeah, this is the next big thing. Alright? So yeah. I ain't got much to say. Well, I ain't got much else to say, rather. I've said what I've wanted to say about it. And I'll give it a solid 70 out of 100. Alright? Assassination Classroom, 70 out of 100. It's not 100 out of 100 or 90 something like One Piece or Attack on Titan, because it's just not a masterpiece like that. It's too short, and you know, the story is pretty light-hearted when you compare it to genocide and slavery like in Attack on Titan or One Piece. So it didn't really hit the soul like that for me to give it such a high rating. Plus it's a bit short. I finished it in 10 days. But it is a good show. It is a good show. It's a good show. It's an enjoyable watch. Alright? It does get a bit emotional at the end. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a good watch, guys. It's a good watch. So yeah, 70 out of 100. Very good anime. And I'm suggesting that you guys watch it. Right? Like I said, very good watch. Shouldn't take you more than 10 days to do it. But yeah. That's Assassination Classroom wrapped up for you guys. Let me know what anime you lot want me to watch next, and I'll catch you in the next one.